Donald Trump has revealed his new social platform, Truth Social. And we, for the first time, have some screenshots of it. And it was instantly declared by everyone who saw it wildly hilarious and laughable and sad at the same time. We're gonna go through all the reasons why Truth Social's screen captures are so ridiculous. And here's the first one. The first funny thing about it is that Junior is his sad hype man. He was the one who leaked the screen cap saying, time for some truth, love me, daddy. Breaking, this was Donald Trump's first post on Truth Social. And Trump tweeted, he shared a Trump, what looked like a tweet saying, get ready, your favorite president will see you soon. And this is a screen cap of truth from Truth Social. As Ken Klippenstein, a lavender check as he's known in the Truth Social sphere, tweeted, low engagement is whited out, lol. He noticed that when he shared his dad's first truth, it looks like he whited out the paltry engagement from the site and how there weren't that many retweets for it, which is amazing. And another funny thing about it is it's just Twitter, right? Like, let's look at another screen cap from it. This is just like the full post. And it looks exactly like Twitter. There's a follow button, an unfollow button. Hilariously, instead of blue checks, they've got a red check, which is a little on the nose. And then instead of tweets, they refer to the communications, which look exactly like tweets, as truths. Rayvana, what is your reaction to the Truth Social news?
Well, I think that we need to counter the misinformation that you just spread. That tweet actually had more likes and retweets. Excuse me, that truth had more likes and more retweets than any presidential inauguration. I mean, any tweet in the history of the country. No, I mean, it's ridiculous. No, who's going to use it, right? Is that aside from some conservatives, but the reason conservatives like Twitter is to dunk on the libs. And now Trump has created exactly Twitter, but without libs to dunk on, or at least that they think they're dunking on. And it like takes the fun out of it for them. I just don't understand putting so much effort and money into a project that is just so clearly not going to be successful.
Success is all relative, right? I do want to talk about something that I found out while researching this, which blew my mind. Now, you might remember that when I think it was Getter got Joe Rogan to sign up, they touted how many followers Rogan has on Getter. And the truth was, when people looked at that, that was just his follower count on Twitter, plus the number of people who followed him on Getter, which revealed this dynamic that they had to then issue a correction about afterwards, which is all they do is make it so that you can tweet something on Twitter and it automatically goes to Getter. So it imports all your followers from Twitter into Getter, regardless of whether those people are following you on Getter. And that, I think, reveals like the central truth of what people are looking for in this site. They want to feel wildly popular and super engaged. And they want that feeling that they are the only game in town and it's fully their world, but they don't want any pushback. And that's exactly what Getter gives them. And that's exactly what Truth Social will give them. It'll import everything, including the entire look. And I wonder if that's actionable, like legally actionable in terms of him stealing exactly the same layout. Who knows if they stole source code and infrastructure and what part of that is legal when they do it? I have literally no idea, but I do know that it is so sad on its face and pathetic that these guys are just doing their version of Twitter. More embarrassing than that is, here's a photo of what it looks like when you try to download the Truth Social app. And embarrassing to me, if you zoom in, you can see that it was expected on February 21st to be downloadable. That's the next image. That is outdated because they had to delay it. And those delays, coupled with the fact that this is being run by Devin Nunes, who lost a lawsuit to a fictional cow and a fake version of his own mom. He sued a fake cow. That's who is in charge of it. the company that is known as like a blank check funder, because they just wrote a giant check to Truth Social because they know it will be as valuable as people believe it is, because it's a place for eyeballs that are Republican and right wingers and the right wing populists, whatever that is. Digital World slumped. The entire blank check group slumped because Truth Social's launch date was delayed. I do want to give some background on Truth from Trump himself. He said this: I created Truth Social and the Trump Media Technology Group to stand up to the tyranny of big tech. We live in a world where the Taliban has a huge presence on Twitter, yet your favorite American president has been silenced, he said in October. He said, this is unacceptable. I am excited to send out my first truth on Truth Social very soon, which we showed you. The Trump Media Technology Group was founded on a mission to give a voice to all. I'm excited to soon be sharing my thoughts on Truth Social, and we'll fight back against big tech. Everyone asked me why someone doesn't stand up to big tech. We will be soon. And yes, you will see tweets or communications and truths from Trump like this famous one, Covfefe. We will have that back. He'll be making more Covfefe content again. But in terms of this hilarious double standard and hypocrisy that right wingers cry about free speech and then don't actually want that. Just to remind you, another hilarious thing about Truth Social: Trump launches Truth social media platform, but prohibits users from making fun of him. As it said, as a user of the site, this is according to NME, you must agree, quote, not to disparage, tarnish, or otherwise harm, in our opinion, us and or the site, according to the terms of service of the website. Right, what are your thoughts?
Well, first, Trump was right. My favorite American president was silenced. That was FDR, and he was silenced by dying, not Trump being silenced by Twitter. I think also that the Taliban should just infiltrate. This is just to get one over on Trump about that tweet. Just make a bunch of accounts on Truth Social. Otherwise, once this app finally drops, I'm gonna spend a lot of time stealing people's, Twitter ats and then just making different Truth Social accounts with their ats. Like, I can be Matt Damon on Truth Social. Nope, who will know? He's not gonna get in on this app. I could be the real Matt Damon there. And I encourage everyone else to, become celebrities on Truth Social and make the app a better place.
Yeah, everything about it is a lie. And I always have in my mind like Charlie Kirk saying like it's double talk or double think, or we are in a 1984 Orwellian world where like truth is lie, war is peace. Like, truth is lies. It's stuff he made up. He got banned from Twitter, and I don't think Trump necessarily should have been banned from Twitter. I don't care. I think it's hilarious that he was, but I don't think it's necessarily the best policy point. But like everything I've learned about Truth is that it's a lie. They're artificially inflating their follower counts. They're incentivized to have like Matt Damon on the site. So I guarantee you that their verification process is pretty weak. And they tell you that it's a place where you can speak your truth, which, by the way, when Trump's saying I'm sending my first truth, it's like to hear him say something as like lefty as like I'm speaking my truth is priceless. But like it's a place where they can go and lie as long as they're not speaking their truth about how ridiculous the website is.
Brett, you need to stop centering yourself and going over Trump's lived experience and let him speak his truth. Come on.
So crazy.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.